G'day, g'day. It's Grant, and I'm about to try my very first recording of any gaming ever. I'm definitely not a gamer. I used to play a lot of games when I was younger, but they're all considered retro now. And I've had PS4s in the house for my boys, and I like this Red Dead Redemption. I like the idea of riding on a horse. And I was saying I like the look of it, and my eldest boy Gus actually bought me the game to try. So I've had it just over a week, and I'm slowly starting to get used to the controls. It's a really big jump for me though, so it's been a really steep learning curve for me. Forgive me if I'm a bit tedious or have a hard time swapping over and finding menu things when I have to. Anyway, let's get into it and see how I go. I love the graphics in this, it's really cool. I'm a little way into the first bit of the game now. I've actually got myself a bit of money and done up my horse a little bit and got all my own riding gear and some outfits and done a few missions, and I'm slowly starting to get a little bit better, and I've been starting to hunt a few animals. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is my character here. His name on the game is Arthur Morgan. Looking pretty flash at the moment because I just bought him all new clothes. How you going this morning, Arthur? This is the camp. I'm part of a gang, and we've done a few missions together as a gang, and now I've been given a little bit more independence. I can sort of ride into the closest town and do a few things on my own. Give you a quick look around the camp. I grabbed myself a coffee.
And good morning.
Go for a walk with this coffee and have myself a morning coffee overlooking the gorge. There's some beautiful scenery over this way. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know, it mightn't be such a big thing to people who have gamed in the last 10 years, I guess, but to me it's just incredible to look around at these graphics. Who's over here? We'll go and say hello. Oh, someone else having their morning coffee.
Good morning.
Tilly,
Ah, it's Tilly.
hang in there. We're on the up.
I know. I'm fine.
I know things have been hard.
I like Tilly. So there's quite a few people in my camp. Been with them from the start, but more and more I'm just starting to go off on my own. This is my beautiful boy over here, my horse.
Arthur?
I am getting a little bit used to these menu options. I've got to use different buttons to do different things with the horse, and where I have a hard time is when I'm under pressure. If I'm out riding and I have to have a shootout, or I come across conflict with other people, then I can't do the buttons quick enough. But around the camp and when I'm by myself, I'm starting to get a little bit better at this stuff. Alright, let's take this big boy for a spin. Come on, Buff. So I hit pause, bring up map, go over to Valentine. That's the town with the sheriff's office, a gunsmith, general store, stables, saloon. It's got heaps of things in that little town, so I'll set a path for there just by hitting my X button, and that sets a red path to follow, just the route, and circle to go back where I was. And now on the little map down in my left hand corner, it gives me the best way to get there. So that function is really handy when you're doing missions, or you got certain jobs that you need to do if you want to collect bounties and that sort of stuff. You just go to your map, set where you want to go, and it gives you a good path to follow.
Whoa, easy.
Alright, so I just shot myself a deer. Walk over and it gives me the options. I can skin it right here. Once I do that, it just excuse me. Once I do that, it just automatically rolls up the pelt for me. So I've got it skinned there. Take it over to the horse. Throw it on the back, so now I've got a pelt. And when you skin it, it automatically puts the some meat off of it into your inventory. And then if I wanted to, I could also pick up the deer carcass and take it back to camp for the cook. But I'm heading into town, so I'll just leave it there. Oops, starting to get a bit of rain.